The comparison we drew for this was a series of teachers who, from the first to the last, want to teach a class of students, one after the other, until there had been 6 or 10 or 15 teachers from the beginning of the class's time at school until its end, from the lowest levels of education to the highest. These teachers, wanted to take these students by the hand and lead them from the depths of ignorance to the apex of knowledge. However, the teachers in the first year only took them a little of the way and did not see them reach their goal, as they died before this came to pass. However, how do we judge whether this teacher succeeded or did not succeed as a teacher? Just because he didn't stay with the children till the end of their studies, does this mean that he failed them? Of course not. He did his task. He discharged his duty, and then he handed them over to the next teacher to perform his share of responsibilities. Another analogy that we can use to explain this is that of, for example, a very heavy load that needs to be taken from one end of a large room to the other end. Now, this load is too heavy for one person to carry on their back the whole way by themselves without any help. But even together, a group of people cannot carry the load all the way in one go. This leaves only one way of transporting this load. The first person should come and move it 1 meter towards the other side of the hall. Then the second comes and moves it another meter. Then the third moves it yet another meter. Then the fourth, and so on and so forth, until there are 20, 27, 30, more than 30, until eventually the distance is covered and the load reaches its destination. Each person has only moved it 1 meter. Now imagine that this load is so heavy that after one person has moved it a meter, they die. All of these people sacrificed their lives, but in the end, the distance was covered. Each of them bore the burden for just a little of the journey, but in this way, the entire distance was covered.